Okay, so this is like we're getting ready to do a scan, right? So we'll take it as anesthesia is all hooked up, the patient's prepped, they've been turned on to our table. This gantry would be moved all the way back at this point because you want to keep this as close to anesthesia as we can, keep them happy and comfortable. And now Stormy's gonna move the bed. You always want the bed as far in, travel as far as we can get it. So now Stormy's gonna go ahead and move that in. Okay. So now that's all set. So now on this, we're gonna go the next page past the sweet spot. This is, we're gonna check our orientation. So we're going head first. We're gonna say our patient's gonna be prone. Next. And then for our scout, we're gonna do a lateral. Because theoretically, this is how you turn your laser on. So I'm gonna turn the laser on. And if you come over here, if your patient is, everything's in line and your patient's on the table correctly, your midline should be pretty much dead center. So your AP is not gonna really be, it's gonna be pretty much a centered AP if everything's positioned correctly, which it should be. So that's why the lateral is a better one to use for the scout. So now we have it selected on lateral. We're gonna go next. And then, yeah, starting. So we're gonna select now our end point and our start point for our scan. So we're gonna move this in one more in a second. So let's say we're gonna start, let's say we're working from like here to here, right? So you want, a couple of, like say like 2 or 3 levels above and below. So I'm gonna put my end point's gonna be here. And if this is the space I'm working on, I'm probably have my start point about right there. So I like that end point. So once I like it, I'm hitting next. Now I'm gonna move the machine down more. And always get a little bit more than less for your scan because you can always fix it on the back end. So let's say about right there, right? Let's plug in a little bit more. That's gonna be my start point. I'm gonna hit next. And then right here we can also even adjust. Can I still adjust the height of the bed?
You can do that,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Yeah. So if you see the body, I'm gonna adjust up and down now, just to have a good position.
So you're ready.
Oh yeah, sorry. Stormy has the remote, so she's adjusting the bed. So that's probably good right there. So now we know we're pretty centered laterally. So now we're ready to do a scout. So okay, everyone want to step back? Okay. Come back over this way. So the main thing with the scout, when you're shooting it, you're gonna want to hold down the green exposure button nice and firm, and you hold it until it stops beeping. Once it stops beeping, you hold it for 3 more seconds, then you release the switch. If you don't do that, you'll terminate the exposure too early, and you won't get all your anatomy. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and expose. So it's beeping, it's beeping, it's beeping. It stopped. 1, 2, 3, release. And now you have your scout image it's going to process.